January 14th is slowly getting here. That's the start of the Australian Open. And last week, I know we took a look at some of the people who may be long shots to winning this Australian Open. Now, today, we're going to get started with the people who are the favorites, the top contenders to win this year Australian Open. We're going to get started today with the women's side of things. Then we're going to get into the men in a different video that will be coming up shortly here on this YouTube channel. So let's start with the ladies. We'll start with Iga Swiatek, the world number one. No surprise at all that she should be on this list. What's there really to say about her at this point, right? Four-time major champion. She's won a U.S. Open championship on a hard court. We know what she did last year, late in the year, winning the WTA finals. That was a hard court. She also was great late in the year before that tournament, winning the Beijing tournament, which was a WTA 1000 tournament. And most importantly with her, right? When she's mentally dialed in, we know how tough she could be, and she is dialed in for this one. Because don't forget, last year in 2023, hard court seasons wasn't the best for her, right? She had an early out in the Australian Open. I know she lost to Elena Rybakina, who we're also going to have on this list at some point here today. She lost 3 sets to her. She went on to lose the finals to Aryna Sabalenka. Then in the U.S. Open, she had a bad tournament there. Really, her whole lead up to that tournament wasn't so well. So I know she really wants to make up for that and have a good hard court season this year. So she's on the list. And then right up after her, right, you have Aryna Sabalenka, the defending champion here at this tournament. She's so consistent throughout the 4 majors last year. I expect her to be in a similar boat this year. And we know that she's another one great on the hard courts, winning that tournament last year. Then last year, the U.S. Open, she lost in the finals to Coco Gauff. So being the fact that this is a hard court, quicker pace surface, probably going to help her out quite a bit there. And no matter what tournament you're in, no matter what surface you're on, you're always going to be at the mercy of a racket. So she should be a contender late in this tournament here as well, and should be one of the favorites to win this whole entire thing. Then you have Coco Gauff, who won the U.S. Open last year, coming in with a lot of momentum to this year. She's great on the hard courts. Last year, she won 50 matches throughout the course of the WTA season. 38 of those came on hard court surfaces. And most importantly for her, she is so confident coming in this one. That U.S. Open run last year gave her so much confidence. She kind of looks that part, too, that she kind of belongs with all the top girls here. So she's somebody that should be one of the favorites, and a lot of people think she has a great shot of winning this tournament. I don't blame them for having that belief in her there. Then you have Elena Rybakina, who I'm going to end with here today. She finished runner-up in this tournament last year, beat Iga Swiatek in that tournament last year. She's such a steady, solid player, good all across the board. Whenever she's in a tournament, she's always going to be in the mix of things. One thing that's been a little bit of concern for her recently has been her health. I know last year she was sick before the French Open, had to miss that tournament, was battling some things late in the year last year. So as long as she's healthy, expect her to make a run in this tournament here as well. So that's pretty much what we have it here. I think they're the top contenders, top favorites. I'm sure you can make the case for a few other women to be in the mix of things here for this Australian Open. The great thing about the women's side of things, too, is there's so many different ladies that are in contention and can win the tournament. So this is going to be a very fun one to watch. Can't wait to see how it all plays itself out.